All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. So in this video today, I want to walk you through the house that I just closed on about a week ago. I'm going to be renovating this one, and I just want to talk on some things that I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to do a complete renovation for this property right here because I got it for a really good price. So I want to just make it good enough to put it back on the market where the buyer can come in, and if they want to update or the bathrooms a little bit more, they can have some increased equity on their own when they buy it. So this is the outside. You can see that there's obviously a lot of landscaping work that needs to be done. So pretty much from the outside perspective, we're going to power wash the entire house. I'm probably going to get rid of this tree here, clean up all this, just all these bushes, and do nice fresh mulch, and then just do a lot of cleanup. I mean, a lot of this, as you're going to see as we're walking through the house, there's just a lot of cleanup that's going to be involved. So this is the garage. There's just stuff literally everywhere. So we're going to have to get a dumpster here, and get our crew over here to start by just cleaning everything out and starting at a fresh slate so that we can start doing some of the renovations that we plan to do here. So this is the garage. Let's walk through here in the side door. Talk through some of the things that we're planning on doing. Okay, so this is the kitchen. We're not going to be tearing any walls off or doing any framing work. It's really just cleaning up, and then just a lot of paint. So for the kitchen here, we're going to clean everything out. We're going to paint all the cabinets. We're going to replace these fixtures with more modern fixtures. We're going to demo all of this backsplash here and put new backsplash in. We're going to paint all the walls, and then we're also going to change the flooring. So when I first walked through this house, my original plan was to not replace the flooring and just keep it how it is and just do it clean. But I think if all the flooring is the same on the first floor, because you can see this is the kitchen, it's tile, and then over here, it's like a hardwood floor. I personally don't like that look. I like when it's all just the same throughout the entire first floor. So that's what I'm going to be doing here, at this property. Just some simple vinyl flooring. So my crew is going to have to come in here, demo all this floor out, make it nice and even so that they can lay new vinyl flooring on top of that. And then when you look up on the top there, there's just some fixtures. So like we're going to have new fans there, some new lighting fixtures. But that's all, super easy work that's going to be need to be done. So this is like a really good flip for someone if they're just like a first time flipper. They can come in here and it's very low risk. In terms of my renovation budget, it's about $40,000, and I think that will put me at a good spot to make some decent money for this particular flip. In this room, this is just I don't even know what I would call this room, just like a den or just another room on the first floor where they can just kind of hang out. We're gonna add a fan here, clean it all up. You can see that the previous owner was a heavy smoker. You can even see it from some of the walls. You can see the frames in the back. So we're gonna have to paint this all with an oil-based primer, and there's definitely some expense with that, but it needs to be done. We're gonna keep all the doors, but just paint them all. So all these doors are in good shape. External doors and the internal doors. We'll probably just replace the fixtures and do a nice fresh coat of paint. And then as you go upstairs, all this carpet is super dirty. So when we do the demo and the clean out, we're gonna have to remove all this carpet and install new carpet in to make it look a little nicer. So as you go upstairs, this is a this is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house. So it's a decent sized house in a really nice area. So I think it's gonna be a really easy sell, and this is just gonna be a really easy project. So all these rooms are pretty similar. All new carpet. I'm not going to replace the flooring in the bathroom, but what I am going to do in the bathroom is I'm going to replace probably all these fixtures here. I'm going to get new vanity lights, and I'll probably get new lights for the bathroom, or I'm sorry, mirrors for the bathroom, and then of course replace the toilet. Take a look at that toilet right there. You can see that it's super dirty and disgusting. So instead of trying to clean that, we're just going to buy a new one because toilets are only like $100. So that's that room. Over here is the other bathroom where these three rooms would share. I mean, the bathroom's in good shape for the most part. I mean, it just needs a nice clean. I'm gonna keep the same vanity, um, but for this, new vanity lights, new mirror, and that's pretty much it. This room, you can take a look. There's literal shit in that bedroom, which is disgusting. So, all this is going to be cleaned out, freshly painted. Um, so all the bedrooms are really, really easy. I don't think we're going to have to put much work in the upstairs at all. It's just really clean out, paint, new carpet, some new fixtures, and call it a day. So let's go check out the basement real quick and talk to you guys a little bit about what we're planning on doing down there. All right, everyone. So we're in the basement right now. I was originally going to external waterproof the basement because there was some moisture that I noticed, but I don't think I'm going to do that anymore because I really don't think it needs it. This house is built in 1996, I believe, so it's not even like 25 years old. So it's a relatively new house. Has a good foundation to it. Um, so what I'm going to do from the basement is I'm going to replace the furnace and the AC. The hot water tank is still good. This was installed in 2022, but this is all original. So I'm going to replace this, and then I'm going to clean all this out, power wash it, make it all nice and clean. I'm going to paint the. Typically, what I do in all my basements is I paint the floor gray with speckles, and then I paint the walls white, and then I spray paint the ceilings black. So it's a nice clean look. And other than that, that's pretty much all I'm going to do to the basement. It's going to be super simple, and I'm also going to save a lot of money because if I was to do an external waterproof, I think I was getting quotes for around $15,000. So without doing that, that's just more money um, in my pocket when I go to sell it on the back end. So that's pretty much all I'm going to do down here. Let's go and check out the porch or the deck in the back. Talk about what I'm planning on doing there, and then just wrap it up with just some of the numbers for this particular flip. All right, everyone. So this is the back deck. So you can see that there's definitely some stuff we have to do here. This piece of wood needs to be replaced. You can see it's kind of weak. We'll probably just take off all of these wood on the top and just replace it with new. I mean, it's cheap. Um, but overall, I mean, it's in pretty good shape. So for the most part, we'll just need to power wash it, scrape it, and then put a fresh coat of paint on it. But you can see like right here, it's damaged. And even like on the steps here, it's missing a complete step. So we'll just have to repair the deck, clean it all up, and do a nice fresh paint job. And that should be pretty much all we have to do from the backyard perspective. Oh, over there's a lot of bush and trees and stuff. So I'll have to probably get a landscaping company out here to clean some of that out. But I haven't really thought that far yet. That's something that I'll do towards the end. So just to wrap up this video, in terms of the numbers on this deal, I bought it for 221,000, I think. I'm gonna put about $40,000 into it, so that'll put me at about 260. When you factor in closing costs to buy, holding costs, and selling costs to sell when I list on the market with my realtor, I might be all in for 300 grand, and I'm planning on listing it for 350. So on this project, if I can stay within that $40,000 renovation budget, I'm hoping to make around 50 grand on the back end. So I'll keep you posted on the progress of this flip as we kind of move forward. This is literally just the first walkthrough. We haven't started any work on it. So once we're all done and the renovations are complete, we'll do another walkthrough showing you, some of the things that I've done, and hopefully it turns out good. So that's all I have for you in this video today. If you have any questions about this particular project, or if you want me to make specific videos on this project as we move forward, drop them in the comment section below, and I'd love to hear a little bit more about that. So that's all I have for you in this video today, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.